Hello friends, I hope you all are keeping safe and having a good time. So my today's video is about explaining the role of a life coach. You can see over here, I have mentioned over here the role of a life coach. I have mentioned a few points down as well as who exactly requires a coach. Now, if you ask me, coaching can be done required by anyone and anyone, everyone basically. Because if you see any successful person, they all have had a coach in their life, be it Roger Federer or be it Bill Gates or be it Ratan Tata or be it Sachin Tendulkar. And everyone has had a coach or a mentor at some part of the life. And what does a coach do? A coach basically will identify where you are lacking, what are the hindrances that are coming in your way, what are your strengths, what are your abilities, and helps you get that path and the direction in life. Now, before I start explaining these points, I would like you to share this video to your friends who require a life coach and who also would like to understand more about what a life coach does and how it can help them in a way. So, let's start with the video. The first point will be to help you get direction. Now, to help you get direction, what does that mean? We all at some point in our lives will slip. We all will slip, that is for sure. So what does a coach do? Let me first explain what is slip. Slip means that probably we are doing something that we don't like. Okay, it can be in your work life, it can be in your relationships, or it can be in anything, even with your friends. So I'll give you one example. For example, a person has studied engineering and his passion is also engineering, but what is happening is that probably because of the current market situation, the person is not able to get a job into engineering. And he realizes that his friends, all of them have studied marketing and they have got a job in marketing. So he applies for a marketing post and he gets a job in that. Now, definitely, he is not uh, enjoying it. And working for 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 years, he starts feeling his life boring. It's not what he studied, it's not what he's learned, and it's not his passion. And the person, what happens is that you are mentally affected, you are not happy in your life, you are basically frustrated all the time. Now what does a coach do? A coach helps you to identify where you have gone wrong. Okay, what is going wrong right now, and in this case, a coach will obviously help them identify that yes, you need to start looking at a job in engineering. You had tried 1.5 years back, you did not get a job, and now that person must have probably not tried again. So obviously the coach will ensure that yes, he or she is looking for a job in the passion or the field that he likes. Okay. The second point is to help you reach your potential. We as human beings want to reach the stars and we have the ability to reach the stars, but let me start off with a ladder. Okay, and for example, a person is on ladder A and he's crossed the ladder A to B and B to C. Now he's stuck at C. Yeah. What happens if you are stuck at C for a long time and you're not able to go at D? Yeah. You might start thinking that yes, my capabilities and my abilities are only limited till this level, I cannot go further. What does a coach do? A coach basically helps you to identify your potential. How? By identifying your strengths, by identifying what are the good things that you can do, by identifying the weaknesses as well as the limitations which are there and how to overcome those limitations. So this is what a coach does, and yes, with this the chances of you reaching to the next level becomes at least 50 to 80% higher. So that's the good thing about having a coach. The third one is to keep you focused on what's important. Okay, that is the third point for today. uh, as you all are aware that yes, we are in the age of social media. Yeah, social media has completely taken our focus away. You might be focused on doing one thing, yeah, but after 5 minutes you might be ending up doing something else. Why does this happen? This is because of the social interaction that we are having with so many people. It can also be on social media or it can be even face to face. So I will give you an example. For example, a salesperson, yeah, might wake up in the morning and thinking that yes, today I'm going to make at least today I'm going to sell at least 5 cars. Okay, that is or maybe 10 cars. So you wake up in the morning and that's your goal for the day. Now, what happens is by the time you reach office. Okay, you might end up meeting your colleagues, or maybe different people, or you might get calls from someone, and what happens is that your focus completely shifts, which happens in most of the case. Your focus completely shifts. If one person has told maybe some other story, what happens is your mind completely shifts its focus to their story or to meeting some other people. And then once you're done with all this, you sit on your desk and you will be like, oh, I haven't seen my social media for since morning today. Let me check that. While you're checking that, while you're just scrolling through, you might not know that you have wasted already 20 to 30 minutes in that. So what is happening is your productivity has fallen down at least by 40%. Your 1/4 to 35% of your day is over. Now your remaining time of maybe around 6 hours, you have that pressure. Oh, now I have to get my car sales done. Had that person spent the previous 2 hours working, obviously the productivity would have increased. And also in the next 6 hours, you don't know whether you are only going to be focusing on your work, or again the social interactions might take place. So what does a coach do? A coach's role is to basically identify as to what, tell the client that yes, you need to focus on your goal. And how does the coach do that? A coach will keep you accountable for it. A coach will tell that yes, by the end of the day, I want to know what productive work have you done today. Are you managed to sell? How many cars have you sold? How many customers did you talk to? Uh, what did the manager say about you? What was your feedback about the work? So once the person knows that yes, he's accountable, and automatically the productivity will increase. That is for sure. Uh, Again, this fourth point is the same what I just mentioned, to make you accountable for your action. So again, accountability, moment you put responsibility over a person's shoulder, or they will feel like yes, they are burdened to answer you. The moment they feel that, automatically the productivity will increase, the efforts will increase, at least the effort will be there, that is for sure. So if the person knows that yes, there is no one who is holding me accountable, a person by human nature will generally take it very lightly. But once they know that yes, they have to answer to someone, their effort will increase by at least 50 to 100%. That is for sure. That is for sure. Now, the last point is to train your brain into the winning mindset. What does that mean? That can be in sports, that can be in your work as well, in your business as well, in basically anything. So, what does that mean? It means that, for example, you can take a sportsman. Yeah, a sportsman who is playing a game might think that yes, they are in a losing state right now, and they'll be like, okay, fine, what's the point? The game is almost over now. We have lost it. But what does a coach do? A coach makes sure that the client does not think that way. The client keeps fighting till the game is over. And how does that happen? How does the coach do that? By identifying the client's strengths, the his or her capabilities, his or uh, her limitations, or his not limitations. It can also be what are the drawbacks that they are facing in life, and what are the hurdles that they can overcome it. So once the client understands and knows that yes, this is my strengths, these are my weaknesses, these are my opportunities, yes, they will have that winning mindset because they know how to overcome from a difficult situation in life. It can be in sports, it can be in business or at work as well. So always that winning mindset is there. And don't forget, don't misinterpret me. Winning mindset doesn't mean always winning, but having that mindset to believe that yes, I can win, I can come out of this situation and I can win. Yeah. So, guys, these are 5 points from me today, explaining the role of a life coach. There are 5 more points which I'll be explaining in the next video. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. And obviously, if any of you are looking for a life coach, you can obviously DM me. You can DM me and we can start with a discovery session. And please forward this video to all your friends and relatives who need to understand what a life coach is and who are probably looking for a life coach. Yeah. So thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you.